My dear student, before starting today, we are again going to revise a little bit, starting NMR uh, basic NMR theory before going to some problem. So uh, I am discussing this theory because every time only if we discuss only the problems, then you are sometimes forgetting and the basic things of the NMR. Let's before starting, let's discuss theory a little bit, not too much, a little bit again, for the revision only. So So NMR theory, theory of NMR, a positively charged nuclei of certain element. That element, definitely here carbon and hydrogen. For organic chemistry, these are the major uh, experimental things to determine the organic molecule. So later, if you go for research, then you can have the NMR of phosphorus and fluorine also. So, and here we are discussing only carbon and 1H NMR, that is hydrogen proton NMR. That's why we are calling it 1H NMR. So, the positive charge nuclei of certain element behaves as a tiny magnet, small magnet. So it is having only one proton. So one proton is circulating very high in the high speed of light. That's why it is a using behaves as a tiny magnet. And in presence of a strong external magnetic field, when this tiny magnet, it is putting inside a big magnet, that is B0. This B0 is actually external field, that is the spectroscopic machine actually, B0. So every time we are discussing, this is 500 megahertz, 200, 300 megahertz machine spectrometer, that is only B0, the external magnetic field, using a superconductor, that is behaving as a B0. This nuclear magnets align with the applied field, like see the with the applied field, and or oppose with the magnet, oppose with this, you can see this, align with the magnetic field. Sorry, align with the magnetic field. So this is align with. If your B0 is on the top, in the above like this B0, then align with, this is align with, this is B0 is field is like this, and this is align with, this is align with, and this is oppose with, and or with the oppose field, opposed to the applied field. This is the two condition only they can be stable. Uh, so if you want to swim, so you can swim uh, with the stream of the river, that is aligned, you are aligned with the stream. Similarly here also, and if you go opposite to this stream, that is opposite stream. So this is either applied with the field, opposite with the field. Later, the latter is slightly higher, means if oppose with the magnetic, this B0 oppose, this will fill, this tiny magnet will fill little bit higher energy, it's need little bit higher energy. So we can energy level we can divide into two. So this is with the magnetic field, and this is opposite with the magnetic. This difference is delta 0, very small. As we know, this NMR is absorbing very less amount of energy, that is radio frequency. We know whenever we are talking, that is radio frequency, very big meter, this frequency length is like meter. so very less amount of energy. So a small energy difference between, one more thing, this state is called alpha state and this is called beta state, alpha state and beta state. So a small energy difference between the two alignment we are telling that is the alignment means upper and down. Every stage is calling here alignment of the magnetic spin corresponds to the energy of radio waves according to the Einstein equation, that is E equal to h nu, that is E equal to h nu. Here you can see E equal to h nu. Now when h nu, you are putting some energy, when it is, if it is in down of align, then if it absorb h nu packets of energy, it's as a particular packet of energy, it will absorb and it will flip, it will go from here to here, because if you excite, this proton leave this energy level to jump here. This proton got some energy, so this proton cannot stay here, this proton will jump here. So this is happening when radio frequency is introduced to the molecule. Application of just the right radio frequency, this proton will not absorb any type of energy. Whatever energy difference it will match with the energy packet, whatever you are supplying, if that match with the difference between two state, means alpha state and beta state, if that energy, whatever you are supplying, if match, only match, अगर मैच करता है, if it is match, যদি ম্যাচ করে, যদি দুটো এনার্জি ডিফারেন্স ম্যাচ করে, then only it will jump from lowest energy to higher energy. That jumping is called flipping. That jumping from the lower state to higher energy state is called flipping. Not all nuclei require the same amount of energy. This is actually quantized. Means if a molecule having different type of proton, so all type of proton will not absorb same packets of energy. It will absorb little different packets of energy. That is h, as h is constant, so only difference is new, the frequency is different. So little frequency difference energy absorbed that particular type of environmental type of energy. That particular proton will absorb particular type of energy. That energy is actually quantized. So every type of proton will absorb a fixed type of energy only. Fixed type of energy, then only it will flip from the lower state to upper. एकदम particular, एकदम मैच यदि करे, एकदम मैच अगर करेगा तो ही ओनली लोअर स्टेट फिक अल्फा स्टेट से बीटा स्टेट में जंप करेगा. ये जो जंपिंग जो कंडीशन है, जंपिंग जो कुछ है, दिस जंपिंग इज कॉल्ड इज फ्लिपिंग ओनली. व्हाटएवर जंपिंग फ्रॉम द लोअर स्टेट टू अपर स्टेट, नीचे वाले जो ये है एनर्जी स्टेट है, यहाँ से ऊपर स्टेट में जाने का जो एनर्जी है, वही दैट एनर्जी जो अगर मैच करेगा तो ये नीचे से ऊपर जाएगा. ये नीचे से ऊपर जाने का जो प्रोसेस है, इसको बोलते हैं फ्लिपिंग. फ्लिप कर रहा है मीन्स उल्टा हो जा रहा है ना, इसीलिए बोल रहे हैं इसको फ्लिपिंग. हाँ, इसका डायरेक्शन, ये प्रोटॉन का डायरेक्शन इधर है, ये प्रोटॉन का डायरेक्शन नीचे है. दिस इज कॉल्ड फ्लिपिंग. The exact amount of energy requires depend on the chemical identity. Particular जो proton का जो chemical identity है, chemical যে identity আছে তার উপরই ডিপেন্ড করবে কতটা এনার্জি এ নেবে, এবং তার উপর ডিপেন্ড করেই অ্যাকচুয়ালি এই নিউ ডিফারেন্স হবে. the chemical environment of the particular nuclei. ওই particular nuclei এর chemical environment কেমন, তার চারিপাশে কেমন কোন एलिमेंट अटैच আছে, कौन सा एलिमेंट अटैच है particular एलिमेंट के साथ, वो that energy will absorb only. उसके ऊपर ही डिपेंड करेगा उसका एनवायरनमेंट. तो पर्टिकुलर प्रोटॉन का चारों तरफ कौन सा टाइप का इलेक्ट्रॉनिक एनवायरनमेंट है, उसके ऊपर डिपेंड करके ये न्यूक्लियाई का एनवायरनमेंट डिपेंड करेगा, उसके ऊपर डिपेंड करके ये फ्लिप करने का जो एनर्जी है उसको वो एब्जॉर्ब करेगा. ये है बेसिक फंडा. So let's discuss little bit more. So the induce, जो इंड्यूस हो रहा है अभी, इंड्यूस एक प्रोटॉन को एक इसके अंदर रख दिया तो इंड्यूस हो गया। आपको मालूम है जो एक मैग्नेट के साइड में कोई आयरन का ये पकड़ेंगे तो वो आयरन भी मैग्नेटिक जैसे बिहेव करता है, दैट इज कॉल्ड इंड्यूस। तो इंड्यूस सर्कुलेशन, हाँ, सर्कुलेशन ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन सेट्स अप ए सेकेंडरी मैग्नेटिक फील्ड। वो जो आप एक मैग्नेटिक के अंदर वो रख दिया, आप उसको दूसरा जो जो टाइनी मैग्नेट जो सर्कुलेट कर रहा है उसके ऊपर उसका भी चारों तरफ एक और एक सेकेंडरी इंड्यूस मैग्नेटिक फील्ड बन जाएगा, मैग्नेटिक फील्ड तैयारी होगा। दैट दैट इज कॉल्ड बी आई। तो आप बड़ा सा एक बी जीरो के अंदर रखें तो दूसरा भी एक इंड्यूस मैग्नेटिक फील्ड हो तो उसको बोलेंगे बी आई। दैट अपोज द अप्लाइड, that oppose the applied field at the nuclei। हाँ, so वो क्या करेगा, उसको अपोज करेगा जो पहले वाला जो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड ऑलरेडी उसमें है, जो আছে তার সেটাকে অপোজ করবে। We say nuclei are shielded from the applied magnetic field। तो शील्ड मीन्स आप अगर ऐसे बोलेंगे तो ऐसे, सपोज मैं बीच में खड़ा हूँ और मेरे चारों तरफ बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स हैं। आज जो दूर का जो स्टूडेंट है वो स्टूडेंट्स मुझे उतना इजीली देख नहीं पाएंगे। যারা বাইরে আছে এক লেয়ার স্টুডেন্ট চারিপাশে 9-10 জন স্টুডেন্ট আমাকে ঘিরে চারিপাশে রয়েছে, আমি একটা বোঝাচ্ছি, সে তারা বুঝছে। এবার পিছনে যারা স্টুডেন্ট আছে তারা আমাকে দেখতে পাচ্ছে না, বিকজ the 9-10 student shielded me। So like that only the we says that that the nuclei shielded from the applied magnetic field। বাইরে থেকে যে এনার্জি আসছে সে ওই এনার্জি ওকে শিল্ড করে রেখেছে ভিতরের ম্যাগনেটিক ফিল্ডকে বাই সারাউন্ডিং ইলেকট্রন, বিকজ দি সেকেন্ডারি ফিল্ড ডিমিনিশ দি ফিল্ড at the nuclei। समझ पाया जी? So now our here means it is actually long back this paper। so different जो ये है वो, हाँ, उधर they having different type of NMR machine, so we are not telling that। So nuclei are surrounded by electrons। Every nuclei are surrounded by electrons। Strong applied magnetic field B0 the electron to circulate nuclei। अब एक न्यूक्लियाई को इलेक्ट्रॉन, एक न्यूक्लियस को इलेक्ट्रॉन बहुत जोर से सर्कुलेट कर रहा है। So electron also having a magnetic field। So proton itself having a magnetic field, electron is circulating very fast, it is having also a magnetic field, and B0 is external magnetic field। So you have to think little bit that there are, just close your eye and think one nuclei is the center of the center of the atom। so that is having a magnetic field, and when the electron is circulating the nuclei, that is also having a magnetic field, and you already applied a magnetic field from the outside। so there are already you got three magnetic field। So now when you supply some energy from the outside, that nuclei, whatever it was aligned with the magnetic field B0, that will flip to the beta state, and that is also having a little bit different magnetic field। so I think you have got some idea now। See, if you applied the magnetic field from the outside, that is 500, 300 and 500। just today back I have posted on video, they calculating this difference, the alpha proton and beta proton, alpha spin state and beta spin state, how the energy increasing the if you put your magnetic sample in the higher magnetic field, then how the population difference is increasing according to the that this b0 means a stronger magnetic field. This is c 7.05 Tesla means 70,500 Gauss, that is 300 megahertz. And if you put more stronger magnetic field, that is 11.75 Tesla, that is 1 lakh 75,000 only 1 lakh 17,500 Gauss is magnetic field, that is 500 megahertz. Then definitely stronger magnetic field alpha, then how the proton difference, see the energy difference is increasing. So if energy difference is increasing, earlier this much energy difference was there, now this much energy. So definitely now the proton align with the magnetic field will be more than than here. So here, see, this is less energy, so more aligned alpha state will be there than the opposite state. So energy, this is the population difference is increasing. So here, like this, population density will be increasing. Uh, you must see the Boswell distribution calculation. Few day back I posted the video. So like this, if you see, imagine placing a molecule sample like CH4 in a magnetic field. Now CH4 having all the four carbon is same environment, same type of proton. So that is our lower state and upper state both having. So like this you can imagine like this. So if C2H5, so two type of C2H6, there are same type of proton, 6 proton is there. Now if you CH3, CH2, CH3, then there are two type of protons, like this you can imagine. So now there is a problem. If two researchers want to compare their data using the magnetic fields, a different magnetic field, so how it will be solved? So they are, but now chemical shift actually is on a particular sample, that is compared with particular sample, as a suppose that is tetramethylsilane. Now tetramethylsilane, we are comparing with the tetramethylsilane with the your sample environment. So tetramethyl sample will be 0. Now compare according to that, your peak will be rise. So if you increase the magnetic field B0, suppose 300 to 500, then both the increasing, both for it is increasing for the TMS, tetramethylsilane, and as well as the compound spectrum. So it is actually dividing. It is actually ratio of the both. So this is doesn't matter. It will come, the delta value will be same. Now there is a conception here, precision of a magnetic field. Now suppose this is a hydrogen nuclei. Its outside is electron is circulating outside, but a nuclei hydrogen is always rotating like Earth. Like Earth is rotating very fast on its axis. Similarly, you think Earth is also around 30 degree alignment. It is similarly, this is a suppose a top means a লাট্টু जो होता है ना, লাট্টু আমরা যেটা লাট্টু ঘোরাই, সেই লাট্টু দেখবে যখন থেমে যাচ্ছে সে একটু তিরछा হয়ে ঘোরে, লাট্টু তিরछा होके घूमता है. हाँ, तो this is a top, magnetic top is rotating very fast. So if it will, when it is rotating, সো when it is stopping going to stop হতে যাচ্ছে, তখন এর মাথাটার উপরেও এরকম একটা আহ, একটা পাওয়া যাবে, আর একটা সার্কেল পাওয়া যাবে ঘুরতে ঘুরতে। জাস্ট থিঙ্ক। So that is called the when it is the লাট্টু যখন থামতে যাচ্ছে, তখন তার যে মাথাটার মধ্যে যে একটা ঘুরছে, তাহলে লাট্টুটা লাট্টুটা এইখানে ঘুরছে প্রচন্ড বেগে, তাহলে লাট্টুটা এইভাবে এইভাবে ঘুরছে এইভাবে। সো এইভাবে এইখানে এই স্টেজে ঘুরছে, আবার এখানে ঘুরছে, এখানে ঘুরছে, এখানে ঘুরছে। সো দি আপার যে সার্কেল ইজ ফর্মিং, দিস ইজ কল্ড প্রিসিশন। দিস ইজ কল্ড দি প্রিসিশন অফ দ্যাট হাইড্রোজেন নিউক্লিয়াই, প্রিসিশন অফ দ্যাট লাট্টু। ওই লাট্টু যেটা আছে তার মাথায় যে সার্কেলটা তৈরি হচ্ছে সেটা হচ্ছে প্রেসিশন। So now see, this is when no applied magnetic field, no alpha state and beta state. When some applied outside magnetic field, it is having alpha state and beta state. When B0 is greater, then this energy difference is increasing. When energy difference is increasing, the alpha state difference between alpha state and beta state also increasing. That's why you are getting the good NMR for better machine. So now see, just this diagram. Let's just see. No magnetic field. All will be rotate haphazardly. When you put some external magnetic, it will align. Or when you put some pulse, or that is pulse means energy from outside, it will jump from the lower state to upper state. When that energy release, so again that opposite state to alpha state, this is called relaxation. So it will absorb some energy. When that energy left, so it will come out from the molecule. So this is called relaxation. That relaxation energy, actually after processing that relaxation energy data, we are getting after conversion of FDI. This is actually Fourier confirmation. So after processing this data, we are getting this NMR. So let's discuss on to molecule. problem, whatever we are discussing, let's see, discuss the molecule. See this one, there is a there is C8H10SO3. C8H10SO3 molecule is there. So we will see. So let's see C8H10. We will calculate the BDE. So if you calculate the BDE, there will be 6. There will be BDE value is 6. So 6 BDE value. So SO3 is there. As SO3, we can say sulfate type of things are there. So let's see how many type of proton. 1, 2, 3, 4 type of proton. So 4 type of proton peaks are there. 4 type of peaks. So how many? There is a singlet. 2 singlet is there. So this is a singlet and this is a singlet. And see the what is the doublet, 2H. So 3H. Whenever you see 3H or 6H, then definitely you think there are CH3 groups are there. Singlets, CH3 or C6, like that. Then CH3 groups are there, singlet. Attached to nothing, attached to attached to some carbon, which is carbon or something other, which don't have any any proton, which don't have any proton. So CH3. Now see the value. The value is 3. Value area is 3 and 3. Both will consider 3.11 means we will consider as a 3. Earlier we told that it cannot be decimal value. So it is 3. Both are 3. So let's see the let's see. We got 2 CH3. We got CH3, which attached to some atom which don't have proton. Now we have to see which should be it attached. It is having sulfur and carbon. So see the value. Value is value is chemical shift is 2.4 ppm and 3.7 ppm. And see the aromatic region value, this is 2, again 2.01 is 2, and 1.96 is 2, and 1 is 7 point, the value is only 2. If some aromatic compound having only 2 type proton, then we will consider that as a para substituted product, para substituted compound. So para substituted benzene, we got a para substituted benzene. So here one, and we also having an idea that there are this sulfur is there, and sulfur can form a sulfate type of things. So this and this. So we already got how many proton? Here 6 proton. We having hydrogen 8 proton, 6 carbon. We already got 6 carbon, 7 8 carbon. We already got 8 carbon. So how many carbon was there? There are 8 carbon. So 8 carbon is over actually. You got already 8 carbon, and already you got the sorry, you already got 2 types of proton here. So you can say this is HA and this is also HA, and this is HB, this is HB, and carbon is also over. So let's attach one carbon here, one carbon here. So toluene type of things got. So and now 3 carbon. So and one oxygen also there, one oxygen also there. See, so let's complete the sulfate. One sulfate is there. So how many protons are there? One, all proton also you got. So one, let methyl attach. So sulfur having how many bond? 1 2 3 4 5 6. Sulfur also got all the bond. Now you can just you can see 2 methyl, one methyl also gone, only methyl you have, and no other proton type of proton is there. So you direct, if you attach here methyl and this sulfur you can add here, directly add, then see how many protons are hydrocarbons are, carbons are there. Let's erase this, and I want to just take this one to here, this one to here. Now see how many carbons are there. There are 6 carbon, 7 carbon, 8 carbon, and 3 hydrogen, 3 oxygen also there, 1 CH3, OCH3, OCH3 is there. Now let's see the value of the value of the protons. Value of the protons, see 3.75. We know that the methoxy protons are coming around there only, 3.75, and the toluene proton is coming 2.5, 2.345, and if opposite side of the benzene ring is attached to some electron withdrawing group, a sulfate group, then will definitely it will be more electron withdrawing group, so it will be shift little bit more. That's why it is antimagnetic shift is 2.41. And see as it is attached to the other electron withdrawing group, then the value of that too also increase. See, this hydrogen and this hydrogen value is more increased. So this is more deshielded proton, so value is also, and this is less deshielded. So definitely the compound is this. So on problem you got, see this one. Just I want to show you this molecule in the ChemDraw. Let's see in ChemDraw how it is coming. So just want to show, we already discussed a lot of this molecule, about this molecule, and see. And first let write, otherwise it will showing every time. S, oxygen, 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 CH3, 3. Okay. So this is your molecule. Let's see the NMR of this molecule structure. See. See. This two and this two. So this is, and see the methyl here, and see the methyl here. That's all for today. Thank you very much. You must follow the NMRs and the NMR specs if you want to solve any unknown problem. Then it is better to listen very carefully whatever I am telling about the peaks and the at the time of solution you have to write actually why you have why you are writing CS3 here. So why not OCS3 here? Why OCS3 is here? You have to describe little bit whenever you are solving your problem at the time of examination. Thank you very much. Thank you.